And we're going to have to see what goes down for this matchup here. Jaedong on your left. Braddock on your right. These guys are going head-to-head. Korea versus the #1 Russian. We're after going to see what he can do.
Look at the Tyrant's face, man. He's not messing around in these games. That is a determined, focused face right there. He wants to win every game and take down and regain his throne as the champion.
So at this point, Braddock had an amazing first strat push. Kind of did a little bit of a bunker setup outside the expansion of Jaedong in that first base we had just on Fighting Spirit. He got a little too complacent there, wasn't really thinking about what was going on in the macro part of the game back at his base, everything that he was setting up. He had a really good build. However, Jaedong with the amazing drone scout in the beginning to find the factory. We'll see what happens in the second matchup.
Yeah, second match is going to be on Tower Cross. And I just like to go over the brackets real quickly while the game does start. This is the quarterfinals, game 2, Jaedong versus Braddock. And in the same, the same top level side of the bracket, we are having Flash versus Legend, which is playing right now. And if Flash does take down Legend, he will most likely be facing Jaedong in the semifinals.
I'd love to see it, but I would love to be that. So the final match as well. But we'll have to see what happens. We have a 9 o'clock and a 5 o'clock spawn going on here on Tower Cross. These guys now, or ZVT rather, I said PVT before. That's not the case. Terran versus Zerg. Like we said, Braddock, a very big Terran in the community, coming out in 2008 in the Star League, beating Noni, grabbing third, making a name for himself there. And like I said, placing or being able to place and qualifying for a lot of tournaments in the past few years. A bronze and a silver here, but he's made his way into those tournaments. He's a force to be reckoned with, and that's why you can show here today, representing a full country, representing Russia.
Do we have any Braddock fans in the crowd this evening?
Oh yeah, there's
a few.
For sure.
Do we have any Jaedong fans in the crowd this evening? Jaedong fighting.
Yeah, he is on the top right now with the crowd's love. And we see the scouts going out, not too much. Before they scout, they're going to have to see each other, what they're doing. Or when they scout, they're going to have to see what they're doing. Get that counter down. And, Jaedong's, both the matches we've seen on the stream have been that absorb the first attack, allow them to waste economy and kind of build and forget how to complete or go through their macro and their build structure. And then he just kind of, this is the way I'm going to defend that. Now I got to attack. Yeah. Just sends the mutes right over.
Yeah, he does. He's got such map awareness. Look at the way he's sending this drone around now, because Braddock built a reputation about himself. He tried to cheese, with this hidden factory in the first game, and that forces Jaedong in the second game to send out this early drone to scout around, and he does move around in the middle of the map to see anything. And now he's harassing that SCV, but that's really nice play by Jaedong. Does not want to lose any games by anything that he shouldn't lose to.
Yeah, he was trying to heal the SCV there. He's got another one on it. So it's just going to be a little bit of harassment now, but you can see him hugging that corner, make sure he's not doing, or make sure that Jaedong also has not built anything, or you can find him trying to. Probably getting that drone out. Can you get the barracks down? This harassment really only plays on the mentality right now, just trying to slow him down, get him, that just like building a pylon in the mineral line, that 50-some mineral off.
It's only one hit away, Jaedong almost taking down that SCV. That would have been huge. It is going to be repaired, and the Marine is coming out. But wow, that was really close play by Jaedong, making every inch of his units,
it really does
count. He's using that drone so well. 6 HP left, and he is going to go in again to scout possibly with it.
And it's great to still have that. Like you said, you can go in and scout with it again, and it's still a unit that you can use back at your economy. But not right now. He has the other side of the base. No reason to bring it back. It's an eye in the sky, and he's going to be able to use that once in a while here. As he also has his overlords flying around for that as well.
And here we go. The SCV of Braddock is moving into Jaedong's base. He sees the hatchery, the third hatchery being put down as well. He's going to go into the base and seeing the extractor. It's pretty standard play here by Jaedong, playing pretty safe, nice play. Braddock, on the other hand, is going for the factory once again. He has SCVs in gas. Are we going to see some kind of push like that again? I'm not too sure.
He's he's at 26 to 18 right now on supply, and that's going to be over Jaedong. So he's definitely looking to produce some big tech units here as soon as he gets these up. And I don't know what he decides to do with his factories. He's going to put one more out or start pumping out.
It's kind of interesting the way that Braddock decides to play for mech rather than going for straight bio. A lot of these players that I have seen playing recently love to go for the bio play, and the starport has been put down. Three Marines. Are they going to see that overlord? No, they don't. That would have been huge if he'd managed to take that overlord out. Jaedong does manage to pull it back. Great play by both players. He is moving around the map looking for any overlords.
Yeah, overlords, expansions. With those overlords, you can sit them over the mineral fields, make sure that they're not expanding anywhere you don't see, getting that extra economy inside their field. But right now, both players stacking up still. The starport to go up, possibly a science vessel. Maybe he's trying to early counter something, maybe go to the raids, make him cloaked. but usually you see the Science Vessel for lurkers, and we'll have to see what he does with this.
And it looks like Jaedong's actually going to go into the base and see exactly what Braddock is doing once again, and that's kind of a bit sloppy there by Braddock. He should have not let Jaedong in. He sees the factory and the starport, is possibly going to take down the Vulture does come out. I think he's going to save that Marine, but then again, these Lings were only used for scouting, and they did what they were meant to do.
Yeah, definitely. He went for the starport, so he didn't go for tanks right away, but he wants that that Vulture out, like you just saw. Speed, can take down the Lings. They can't outrun the Marines. We're going to have to see here. Jaedong kind of pushing up here with some Zerglings. They're not pushing up, ranking up, and we're going to have to see what he can do with that. I don't see the Spire yet. I haven't seen it across. A lot of supply still going down on the side of Braddock, so he's trying to pump out those units right now, and he's spending a lot of money.
Yeah, that was a slight mistake there by Braddock. Jaedong cleans up the Marines that are scouting around the map, but the mistake he did make then is he built a double academy by accident, forcing a cancel on that. You know, that does it does lose a few minerals, because when you cancel, you don't get the full amount back. And look how many Lings Jaedong has coming straight into Braddock's base. And is he going to have enough? I don't even think he has enough to defend against this.
Wow. Yeah, he went in there fast. Like I said, Jaedong's overall game sense of the game. You know, there's too much economy on Braddock's side right now. There's a starport, there's a machine bay, we got raids coming out. I'm going to focus on Lings, mass units. We're going to see the Hydras and possibly those lurkers we were talking about earlier. So the starport could come in handy for a Science Vessel.
Yeah, the control tower is coming up on that as well. Lings moving around the map. Really nice play here by Jaedong, putting a lot of pressure on Braddock straight away. He does have a couple of Vultures out that will help. It looks like Stim has been upgraded as well.
Yeah, a lot of these guys taking to that mid-game stuff, starting to tech up and getting ready for it. A good block there with the supply depot for basic StarCraft strategy. That's going to choke all of the units in, so it just gives you more time to do damage to more units as they get together. See some Wraiths moving out here. No cloak yet, but they are not going to be... Yo, there is a Hydralisk, and he is going to be able to defend this. This was just going to be a harassment on the drones, but getting that Hydra out will kind of save his base there.
Yeah, that was really nice play by Jaedong. Seeing that he went for that starport, instantly knew he was going for a Wraith. Got the Hydra Den out so he could build the Hydras to counter the Wraith that is flying around the map, and he only managed to get one kill. So going for that starport hasn't really helped him as much as possible.
You know, and it really upper hand to have those Overlords too. If the Wraiths go cloak, you got that covered already. So right now, not too good of a strat coming out of the sides of Braddock, but he's going to use more drops, and he is known for the tank drops, ladies and gentlemen, but not tanks yet. We see a lot of bio, and on the ledge, this can do a lot of damage.
He can start attacking that extractor and doing a lot of damage to that, because Jaedong needs the gas. He needs to get an Overlord in place because he can't quite hit them.
Very
Marines.
nice.
A Wraith is there as well to fight away. All he just sees, he's got to be careful. He has a Marine there. This Stim Marine's doing a ton of damage to this extractor. He's trying to get that down as fast as possible.
Dropping outside, so he's all over the place right now, dropping inside the base, on top of the base, and the backside. So we got a little action on the expansion and a little action on the natural here. Could this be a spider drop for him? No, he's just going in for regular attacks. Twice on the attack as a drone down, and this is going to be a big economy hit. And right now, Jaedong, this is where he starts to absorb. He's going to recalculate. We do see the Spire, so we could start to see those Mutamicro come out.
Yeah, he started to save gas whilst he was defending with these Hydras and that, and then he's going to have enough Mutas. Mutas all right now, defends against that, and he's going to clean up that dropship and Marine that is on the natural. No problem with these Mutas.
And there, look at this timing. He allows them to just attack. He didn't waste his Hydralisk down by the edge, trying to take this out. Obviously, there's the medic there. You can't do much about it if you're on the ledge and you can't get to the medic first. You always got to get that healer. But very complacent, knew what he was doing, and stay calm the whole time.
Yeah, and the expansion, because he went for the factory into the starport dropship. Oh, the dropship goes down as well. Big hit there for Braddock. Really nice cleanup by Jaedong. But as I was saying, he spent so much resources into going for a factory and starport that he had to delay his command center. So he's only on one base, and he has to defend against these Mutas, and Jaedong is not going to make it easy for him to get out to his natural.
No, he won't. We've seen Jaedong do this before. Usually he's got some scores, but I think he's going to use these Zerglings in the same firefight. Those Zerglings are going to take damage over the Mutes because you can stack the Mutes in the air, and they're a lot harder to attack, so he can just use them as a lot more distraction, and you just throw everything at him at once. But Jaedong's micro is going to make it look so much nicer.
Yeah, the thing is, Jaedong is he has such good micro. He's going to be able to do a ton of damage, taking down another Marine and another. Really nice play. The Stim's going to help out a ton, but he doesn't have that many medics out. A really nice play. Jaedong keeping that Ling there. The Expo is up. Jaedong sees that. Jaedong knows exactly what Braddock's trying to do.
And Jaedong has actually built just enough Mutas for that one shot on the Marines. I believe it's like 5 or 6 or something, but that's all he needs to do, and that micro means he's pulling them back, going in. There is a little bit of heal time on Zerg. They are able to heal when nothing is happening. Protoss have a shield, and you can see Terran has a medic as Braddock tried to use that in his drop, but right now the micro is just way too strong. I mean, without taking any units out, he's already lost 9 to those 4 or 5 mutes.
Yeah, he's taking so much damage by these mutas, and this is Jaedong showing his dominance, showing who he is, using these mutas, sick harassment, and Jaedong's going to do more harassment. He's going to take down SMEs, another 2. That goes down. Nice play, but he's going to take more Marines. Jaedong really showing brilliant muta play here. And Braddock really needs, he tries to get that science vessel. He wants to get that up so he can actually build science vessels to help defend against this. Jaedong looks like he's going for a 3rd as well.
Really just running him around right now, but Braddock does not want to give up. This is his 2nd match in the best out of 3 in the quarterfinals here at your Grand Finals 2010 World Cyber Games here live in Los Angeles. Myself, Rivington III and Apollo, bringing you this amazing matchup between Jaedong and Braddock right now. The Russian player, #1 Terran coming out of Russia, the #1 Korean, Jaedong, coming obviously out of Korea, and a great mute of this game here, Sean, just playing absolutely superb.
He is doing so much damage with these mutas. He's denying the expansion of Braddock, and all these lings are coming in now. Lurkers are out as well, and they're just going to move in now, and this could be the killing blow. Jaedong moves in with Lurkers. Oh my god, this is going to do so much damage.
He did not go for the observer, or not the observer, he didn't go for the science vessel, but right there, within range, he does have that turret. But those lurkers are going to walk right by, say, what's up, head into the base and start spining. The mutes again coming from the side, all angles right now on Braddock right now, and Jaedong has this one right in his hands.
And Braddock is under pressure right now, he's down to 37 food. Jaedong got a monstrous 70. He's pushing in, he's doing a ton of damage. These lurkers are killing all these Marines.
Wow.
Lings are in as well, and Braddock has no army left. Jaedong
Very
puts
well
his dominance
played.
on, and Braddock calls GG, and Jaedong takes this quarterfinal down 2-0, telling everybody that he is here to keep his WCG title.
Jaedong fighting, man, coming out strong. Again, he got that drop on him. Like, it's just that time frame. He knows he has to work with it. Most players would really think they have to throw their whole force at that. Something has to happen. They got to do more than what's going on right now. Jaedong, tit for tat, bit for bit, goes at it, comes back, goes at it. Wasn't even worried about the Marine drop, wasn't even worried about the Vultures, had the Hydra counter coming out as well as the Lurkers, and he just played an amazing long-term game.
Yeah, the timing of when the drops would come down, the timing of that Spire when it popped up and the mutas came out just in time to defend against any form of harassment that Braddock was trying to pull off. Really nice play by Jaedong. Takes this and he will go into the semi-final, and depending on the results of Legend versus Flash, it looks like we may be seeing the Titans fight it out, clash of the Titans in the semi-final.
They could be going at it head-to-head. We are going to have from Warcraft 3 coming up for you just after this. If we did get a 3rd map, it would have been match point. Kind of ironic, but they would have happened. But just the play of Jaedong coming out way too strong. That powerhouse from Korea. The first from Russia couldn't bring it out for him. However, representing his country valiantly, came out very strong in the tournament, was able to make it to the quarterfinals.
Jaedong is eating noobs for dinner, man.
He really is.
Picking nerds up, eating them, and throwing them out. He is doing so well, and let's look forward to more Jaedong games.
We are going to have to look forward to that. Hopefully that Jaedong and Flash tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Myself, Rivington III, and Sean, a.k.a. Apollo Clark, here live from Los Angeles, LA Convention Center. We'll see you soon.